Let's see if we get everything loaded up right. Okay. All right, guys. Want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Sorry, I'm still trying to make sure everything is loading up right here. All right. We want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight with us. We got a great show lined up. Hopefully it goes a lot better than what last show was. We got Justin Hicks. He's coming on to part 2 of our fall fishing show, and he's going to be talking about his win at Kentucky Lake at the COSTA Championship. First off, want to thank all our sponsors. This show is brought to you by Bob's at the Creek Outfitters. If you're in the market for a new kayak, tackle, he's getting it all. And guys, we just had a big meeting with him, and he's looking at expanding both of their stores, getting more rods, more tackle, and most importantly, more kayaks. He's going to be carrying Bonafides, Vibes, Three Waters, the Roundabout boats. They got trailers. So guys, go check them out. Also, want to thank Yak Lights, COSTA Sunglasses. You need to go check out their Sunrise Silver. Me and James used that a lot this weekend. It was great to be able to see some of the fish down there swimming around, and the Sunrise Silver is a great low light sunglasses. Also want to thank Falcon Rods. If you're in the market for a great, well-built rod, very sensitive, and in a great price range, go check out Falcon. Also, Missile Baits. They make a great line of soft plastic baits and jigs, also shaky heads. Missile Baits was a big part in me and James's tournament this weekend, so guys, please go check them out. And J&J Custom Tackle. Guys, we got a great show, like I said. Stay tuned, and I think you're going to enjoy tonight's show. Maybe if everything plays. What the world? All right, you know what? We're just going to end it with the music because it is like really getting on my nerves. It's not working right. James, are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I don't know what's going on. Man, it's so much computer stuff going on. Anyways, guys, we got a great show lined up. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm sorry. It's a normal, typical going slow stuff. So I got to figure out if I got something going on with the computer issue. But anyways, you can check us out on iTunes and go to Blog Talk, and you'll hear everything clearly there. Anyways, we got a great show lined up. Like I said, we got Justin Hicks. He's coming on, and he's going to be talking about his COSTA win and as a co-angler. So that's going to be really good to kind of get back into what we was talking about and seeing what it's like fishing that series as a co-angler. So, James, you got to come up and go fishing with us this weekend. Me and you had a great time on a boat, lots of laughs. Have you warmed up from this weekend?
Oh, yeah, I warmed up on that ride home after fishing for 2 days, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting up there to go fishing in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
The good thing about it was when I came down here after fishing all day, the temperature was 47 degrees, which was probably about 15 to 20 degrees warmer than it was when we were on the water the whole time. So that was pretty nice. I got here at 10, I think about 10 o'clock at night, and it was warmer than it was at 12 o'clock during the day up there. But,
Yeah.
you know, you got to love the mountains.
That's right. Well, I mean, you know, it was a good time, and like I said, the weatherman just has not a clue what they're doing because it was supposed to be partly sunny. I don't think the sun come out one time, so all day Sunday. Saturday was great. You know, we was kind of anticipating that to be the kind of the same deal for the next day. It didn't work out so much for us. So, but anyways, yeah, I mean, we had a great time, man. You know, the way the tournament went the first day, we thought we were going to set things on fire next day because we could build off of that, but it was tough. So, anyways, what do you take from it? I know. I cleared up. Everybody kept asking who's going to interview who. On the first day, what do you think, James? It was about even on that.
It's pretty close to even, yeah.
Yeah, I mean from wacky rig to the jig, I did pretty good. But I'm just reading over the comments we got here. It ain't an IT issue so much, Evan. I think it's my computer is actually screwing up because it shows I got great fast internet right now, and I ain't getting it ain't showing nothing going through on YouTube. So, anyways, sorry about it, guys. I don't know why it's acting retarded on YouTube. I'm giving up on that, but on that end of it tonight, anyway. So, um, but anyways, so yeah, Saturday was a jig bite slash. As the sun come up, the wacky rig started getting some more bites too, and but they were scattered everywhere though, wasn't they, James?
Oh yeah, I mean we caught them a bunch of different places. I mean, what did we catch? 8 keepers.
Yeah, yeah. Two
We caught
smallmouth
8
pretty much
keepers,
right
yeah.
out the gate. But we ended up culling them out.
Yeah, well, I caught that one was still the first one was a largemouth, and then we caught 2 smallmouth back to back.
The one that I caught,
You know,
that's
you
the one we
caught
didn't
one,
call
and
out. I remember that because that was our biggest one on the Carolina rig.
yeah, but we ended up culling it out
No, that one's in there because
later
we got a
on.
picture of that one. That's in our
Oh,
picture.
really?
Yeah, we didn't call that one out. I thought we did, but we didn't. So,
No, that's right.
and then I caught our biggest one on a wacky rig. I'm just saying. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The other 3 were mine anyway in
Oh,
there.
jeez. Whatever. No, I had a good time, man. It was fun. As it was just nice as the day. I mean, as cold as it was, as the day went on, it just kept getting better and better and better. And I don't think we ever went through a lull where we really didn't catch none. I mean, we caught some dinks, but a lot of times you get out there and you get in those lulls where you just for an hour or two, 3 hours sometimes, or if it was Sunday, all day, of not really catching anything. So I think it went really well Saturday, but Sunday I don't know where we messed up. Me and you kept talking in the truck on the way back. Maybe we should have pulled off a little bit and tried some different things. Because that one fish you caught on a jig, that was further off the bank. So I don't
Yeah.
know what the other guys was doing to well, especially AJ. AJ caught 19 pounds. Congratulations to him on that and on our OneObjective tournament on Sunday. For catching that weight because after that it dropped. Well, Peasley and them had 16 pounds and then it dropped down to 11, 12 pounds, something like that. It was tough.
11, right at 12 pounds.
Yeah, guys that I thought was going to do really well in that tournament struggled a little bit, and I was surprised because normally they're some pretty big sticks on the lake this time of year. But I won't say they struggled; they just didn't get the right bites. It's kind of like how it was for us Saturday. But and then Dustin Guthrie, when we fished the uh, benefit tournament for Landon, he ended up having 15 pounds. So congratulations to them as well. Kind of talk a little bit about that tournament. We really want to thank everybody that come out and helped raise money for Landon and his family for Christmas. It was we ended up having 15 boats and ended up raising them $680 some dollars, I think it was. And
Yeah, $680.
yeah, so I mean it was a great event, and it's humbling too. You see everybody come out as cold as it was. Everybody's talking about wanting to go deer hunting and all this, but yet everybody braved cold weather to come out and help raise money for Landon. So that was really nice, and we appreciate everybody doing that.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting here watching.
and he got a fishing trip.
Yeah, and
He got a fishing trip with Dale Wilson and everything like that. So it was a community effort, really. I think it turned out really well.
I mean, Pro's Choice and Bob's Up the Creek Outfitters, Charlie's, Sugar Hill Baits. Was it Taylor Rods? They ended up making a rod. That was the main giveaway. So I mean, I'm sorry if I forgot you and anything else, but Missile Baits too did some Missile Baits giveaway stuff with it. So We raised a lot of money just through the
It was
raffle.
a bunch. Yeah, it was a bunch of people that helped out with that whole tournament deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't.
There's a
It
bunch of
wasn't
people
just us.
involved.
That was a whole joint effort there with everybody. So just like I say, I want to thank everybody for it. But before we go too much further in with it and talking a little bit, we got Justin Hicks on the line. I don't want to keep him too much longer, especially if the internet crashes. So, anyways, guys, let's get him on.
Okay.
Hey, Justin, you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Josh.
buddy. How you doing, man? I want to thank you for coming on our show for round 2 of our interview.
Hey, I want to thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last show, man. We kept getting some crazy comments on the IM messaging board and very inappropriate stuff, and all of a sudden it just crashed, and I was like, oh boy. So,
I thought it was me with my phone.
No, it was us. It was us. But like I said, I appreciate you coming back on, man. And did you do any fishing this weekend, or did you try to go hunting, or?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't go fishing none this weekend. I've been deer hunting, and I ain't had any luck yet, but I've seen some deer, and I just ain't shot them. I'm holding out for a big one.
Yeah. And I tell you, man, just looking on Facebook at everybody around Virginia, and it's been some big deer killed this year.
Yes, sir. It has been.
And it's this. Me and James had that helped with the benefit tournament and our OneObjective tournament, and I was sitting there the whole time like, man, we see all these deer going to the lake. I'm like, man, we ought to be hunting probably.
Oh yeah, they're around.
Yeah. So let's kind of start all over a little bit, because I don't know where we started losing everything on the last show. Talk to us a little bit about the Open, and if you had any practice or anything like that, and kind of how you built on it, especially going as a co-owner, because you're fishing with so many different people. How did you make those adjustments each day?
Well, me and my dad, I usually leave, Saturday, and I travel there wherever I'm going for the tournaments and stuff, and I usually, get at least 3 days of practice. But this time, me and my dad, we had a tournament to fish, and it was Saturday and Sunday. It was a 2-day tournament, and I knew I wasn't going to get as much time to practice. And I left Sunday morning, and I got there Monday night, and I had 1 day of practice. And I've never been there before, and I've always heard that if top water was the deal that time of the year. And I went out and I practiced from daylight till dark, and I never caught a keeper fish. And I was like, man, this place is supposed to be a fish factory, and I was discouraged and about the tournament, and I had little hope at all, but I knew, it's tournament fishing, stuff can change, and come tournament time, first spot we stopped at, I picked up my top water, and I threw out there within 5 casts. I caught one about 5.5 pounds. And man, that was a big confidence booster, and I put it in a live well, and about another 5 minutes, I caught one that was about 4.5. And man, I knew, I said, man, it's either meant to be, or I threw on them while they were yawning.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, it was, with those key fish that quick, I picked it up and I threw it first cast to the last cast. I never put it down all 3 days of the tournament, and it was definitely a blessing for me.
Now, did you catch? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, did you catch a lot of fish all day with that, or was it just like your 5 good bites? And
no, actually, I was joking with my boaters. I said, man, where's all these 1.5 pound, 2 pounders at? Because I mean, it was a 15-inch slot limit, and your average fish, 15-inch fish is going to weigh 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. And I said, man, where's all these, just these keepers and 2-pounders at? And the ones I was catching, I thank the Lord, especially the first day, they were all big. And I only had 4 bites and got 4 in the first day. And the second day, I got 3 bites and got them all in. Of course, the last day I only had 1 bite and got it in. But I never lost anything, and everything I hooked, I got in. Thank the Lord. And it was just one of those tournaments.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's awesome, man. And like I say, who was? I mean, did you fish kind of different stuff each day? I mean, I know you stayed with the top water, but was the guys you fished was still fishing kind of the same stuff each day?
Oh yeah. The first day, I kind of talked with my boater some, and I don't expect them, to tell me much, right after the meeting, because they don't want co-anglers to go back and tell other boaters and stuff. But he told me he wasn't on much. He didn't catch much during the practice, but he said we was going to be on main lake bars and flats and stuff. So I knew there was some big fish there. I just you just had to get them to bite. You had to be around them. But yeah, I mean, all 3 days we fished pretty much the same stuff. I was just blessed to get the bites.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Now, what kind of topwater bait was you throwing?
I was throwing a Zara Spook, the big one. It was chrome and black.
What's your rod set up when you do something like when you're throwing a topwater? I mean, what's your rod and reel set up? And
I had a 7-to-1 quantum reel on a 7'3" medium heavy rod, and I had it on a 30-pound test braid.
Gotcha. James, you got any questions for him for asking any other questions?
What would you say your home body of water is?
My home body of water is, I live here in Roanoke, Virginia. My home body is Center Mountain Lake.
Right on. That's our home body of water.
Yeah, it's a good fishery. I mean, it can be, hit and miss some days, but during the winter, in the spring, it's a good place.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I got a really big love-hate relationship with that lake. Like, I
love
to be
a lot
out
of
there
people
on
do.
it. I love to be out there on it, but gosh darn, man, sometimes it makes me so mad when it comes to trying to pattern those fish.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's me and my dad, we fish a lot of local tournaments here, and I'm telling you, you can look like a pro one day, then the next day, come tournament time, it can be the same conditions, same everything, and hardly even get a bite doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
we know how that's like.
Yeah.
We just did that this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we go in on Saturday with a jig bite and a wacky rig bite, and we're like, man, we got this. The next day, at least catch close to the same amount of weight. We finally got one fish in.
I don't typically throw out the same exact, little stick in the water or rock as he does. I try to, throw in different areas and throw a different lure and different presentation than what he's doing.
Yeah. Got you. That James, you got another question for him?
What would you say your favorite lure is out of the back of the boat, if you had to pick one?
That's a good question. It depends on where we're at. I'd probably say depends on how fast we're fishing and stuff. A shaky head's hard to beat because I mean it's you get bites on it. You can get keeper bites. You can get big bites on it, and of course, top water. You can catch them quick doing that, and most time with a top water lure, it's all dependent on what size of the bait they're eating on. If you can match that up, then you can go behind people and catch them doing that.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Let's talk about Smith Mountain some more, because you're a pretty good fisherman. I like to ask you a question. Let's say that you fished a tournament on Saturday, and because me and James been trying to wrap our heads around this, like where we should have probably made a change at. So let's say you are fishing a tournament on Saturday. It's sunny, and you catch them on a jig, but Sunday rolls around and it's just cloudy. It's cold. What kind of adjustments would you make? And this kind of helps other people too, because that's what we try to do in this show, is try to say, hey man, what kind of adjustment should I have made? We all ask ourselves that question when we get back in the truck and we have a bad day. What would you have made different? So we're catching them shallow on Saturday. Would you have pulled out deeper, or do you think that's more of a time to start getting a reaction bait, or what?
Oh yeah. I would definitely say when it's cloudy, that's when I've experienced a reaction bait is definitely better. It's been my experience. I've had some of the best top water days and reaction bite days on when it's cloudy versus when it's bluebird sky, high pressure, and and I've had good jig days when it's cloudy and rainy, and it depends on the body of water you're fishing. I just like we was talking about Smith Mountain, that place, it changes. It seems like by a minute.
Yeah.
And but I've seen up north, when it gets cloudy and rainy, you can't catch them doing, throwing something fast, and when it's high pressure bluebird skies, you can kill smallmouth. But typically when it's cloudy, as far as largemouth, that's when you can really catch them on, especially big ones, because low light, you can definitely trick them better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to make those right adjustments, and that's we had the hardest time wrapping our head around. I'm going from jerk baits, crank baits, top waters, and then again, Smith Mountain Lake is a spot lake, is what we always say. You got spots. It ain't like you go down to Bugs Island and Gaston, where you can actually run a pattern and run 20 points down one stretch of bank going down the lake. Smith Mountain Lake ain't like that. You got spots. And is that something you've always found out about that lake?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, it's Smith Mountain is definitely like that. Typically, the guys that do really, really good on the lake, that's because they're up there like 4 days a week, practicing. They find them and they know where they're at. But yeah, it's Smith Mountain is not like some lakes you go to. You can just pull, if it looks good, pull over and catch a fish. But Smith Mountain is definitely not like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's I found it's more easier to run a pattern up the lake than it is down the lake, but it's still, oh man, it's fretting. But we've kind of got off topic here, but I've been wrapping my head around this for a week, because we haven't had a lot of time to fish up there. So when you really think about it, you beat yourself up like, man, what did I do? Why did I not make the right adjustments? But that's how it goes.
Oh yeah.
And talk to us some more about you won your Ranger. Are you gonna keep that boat, or are you gonna sell it, and that way you can have more money to fish more tournaments, or what you gonna do with that?
Oh yeah. There at the beginning part of the year, before these COSTA started, I've always, wanted to go as a boater, and which of course that's pretty much everybody's dream, far as the co-angler side, to go as a boater, because as we both know, as a co-angler, you have no control over the boat, but at the beginning part of the year, I said for me to go as me and my dad did. We said for me, to go as a boater, next year I had to win one, to help with the cost and another boat. But good Lord blessed me, with me winning this national championship. It's really going to open doors for us, with the boat. Because I mean, we had a boat, a 2007 Stratus, but it had a 250 Yamaha on it. But when you fish in tournaments, you want to have everything under warranty.
Yeah.
That's the least amount of headaches you can have, the better. So yeah, we're here the next couple of days. We're in the process of, I'm gonna get another boat. So I can be Ranger Cup, and in case if you win, I mean, you can win so much more money. Being Ranger Cup, I mean, you can win close to 100,000. Some tournaments you can win 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, man, that's big time. That's big money. I mean, that's almost winning. I mean, that's like winning an Elite Series tournament, 100,000.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying I'm gonna win or nothing, but I'm just saying if you do,
that's
sure would be nice.
That's exactly right. Hey man, you won this one, so any day you step foot in that boat in one of those tournaments, everybody is on the same playing field and got the same chance at winning. So.
Oh yeah. It's everybody's got to fish the same body of water that's in that tournament.
Yep. So I mean, did you get any cash along with that, or did you just win the boat too, or?
No, sir. If I'd have been, Ranger Cup, I'd have won another 5,000 on top of the certificate. But no, I got I just got their certificate for the boat.
That's all that matters, man. I was just curious, not trying to sound greedy, I was just wondering if they,
No. Like I said, it was definitely a blessing. I mean, it's still, honestly, every day it's, getting better as far as it actually sinking in, but it still hasn't really sunk in yet that I won.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just,
it'll take a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, every day I wake up, I walk in my living room and I look at that trophy I got, and I thank the Lord. It was definitely a blessing, and it couldn't have came at a better time.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So next year you're going to plan on fishing the Opens as a boater?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the northern coastas. That's what I'm gonna focus on.
I got you. Do you got a lot of experience with the, besides a co-angler? But I mean, do you got a lot of experience fishing those lakes up there?
Oh, yeah. The past 2 or 3 years they've been consistently going like on, definitely Champlain, and the past 2 years we've been on, the St. Lawrence River, and they're going to Lake Erie too, and that's where I won in 2015 was on Lake Erie, but we're going to be on the totally different end of the lake next year. But a smallmouth's a smallmouth, though. They're all the same.
Yep, except the Smith Mountain. But other than that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, man, we're really happy for you for getting that win, and it couldn't happen to a better person, and especially a local Virginia guy. It's even better. So, want to congratulate you on that, James. Before I let him get going, do you have any more questions for him?
Yeah, out of all the lakes you fish, how does Smith Mountain compare to those? Is it one of the tougher lakes, or one of that you fished all around the, through fishing all the coastas?
Well, it's funny you should say that because, you know, Smith Mountain Lake, like I said, during the winter and spring, it can be really, really good. I mean, like the BFLs, you know, and the local tournaments in the springtime. I mean, I've seen it take 25 pounds to win. But still, on a good day on Smith Mountain, it still can't hold a candle to a good day up north. You know, I've been on St. Lawrence River before and catch 20 to 25 smallmouth a day, and 10 or 12 of them will be over 3.5 pounds. And I've actually, you know, last year I caught one out on Lake Ontario that was almost 6.5 pounds. It was a smallmouth, but yeah, it's Smith Mountain Lake. I love it. You know, it's my home lake. It's where I grew up fishing, but it still can't hold a candle to the lakes up north.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I so bad want to go up there. That's what I keep telling James this year. Like, I want to take a fishing trip, not really just to be in a tournament, but just to go fishing. And that's where I want to.
Oh yeah, like
on north.
Oh yeah, like on Lake Champlain. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I mean, it's like no such thing as a bad day fishing up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to go up there and get into they called me and told me got into the COSTA event in Champlain and drove all the way up there, and I guess the guys that I was supposed to be boated with either didn't show up to the meeting or come to register, so I didn't make it in, and man, it killed me because I seen all the fish that people were catching at Lake Champlain. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, I so bad want to be in that. But
yeah, it's chock full of 3-pound smallmouth.
Yeah, I just, you catch them here and there at Smith, and I go fish the river a lot with a friend of mine, Alan, and he's got a jet boat, and we go up there and catch them river smallmouth. But I just want to go and catch, steady 3-pounders, drop shotting or jerk baiting or whatever,
Oh yeah, they're in there. They're just hard to come by.
Yeah. But well, Justin, I appreciate you coming on, man. So far, it looks like everything's going all right internet-wise, and we're still talking. So I think we got our good interview in, and like I say, I wish you the best the rest of this year. Hopefully, get you a big buck. But next year, man, I think you're gonna make things happen, and we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, well, Josh, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you having me on.
And you got any sponsors or anybody you'd like to thank before we let you off?
Oh yeah, there's the past couple of years, Mike and Karen Altizer with Dominion Door and Hardware. They've been a major help for me in the past couple of years of paying my entry fees, and I like to give a thanks to them. They give them, I can't thank them enough.
Yeah. Awesome.
And of course, my dad and my sister here, they my dad has a little small cleaning business, and they do my work while I'm gone, and I can't thank them enough either.
Awesome. Yeah, it's nice when you got family backing you. It's big support.
Oh yes, sir, it is.
Well, Bud,
That's all.
We really appreciate you coming on, man, and like I said, we'll.
I appreciate you having me.
And, hey, man, go win another one. We'll get you on. We'll get you on before that, though. You don't win one, but.
yeah. Good Lord willing, I'll win one next year.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good one, man. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, I appreciate it, Josh.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Well, as that show was going on, I was going on trying to make some changes with. You might, if you was watching on YouTube, the feed stopped for a second. I was going through and making some changes there, but guys, I promise we'll get all the bugs worked out by the next show. I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully everything is turning out great on iTunes and all that. So James, that was a great interview. He's a great down to earth kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
And to
Real down to earth.
Yeah. Like picking his brain a little bit about swimming that lake. I just like to know that we're not the only ones that have a love-hate relationship with that lake.
Yeah. Yeah, that lake is tough. But like I said, everywhere else I've ever been, I don't feel like I struggle as much as I do there.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't quite get it. Like during the summertime, I can pattern and fish, and I got my spots. That's the problem I got. Is I got good spots in the wintertime. I mean, the summertime for Carolina rigging and drop shotting and all that. But when it comes to spring and fall, I don't think I have the right spot. I got spots to catch fish, but I don't think I got the spots to catch the right fish. We watched a couple of guys. I don't want to say no names, just in case I see them again next time. They don't try to avoid me. But we watched a couple of guys that was running spots. They'd sit down on this spot.
Yeah.
They come up and cast them baits, and then they were gone, kind of deal. So, and I think that's what it takes. It's just a lot of spots. It ain't really. I guess you could say it's a pattern if you really sit down and you took a notebook and you really wrote down everything that you caught your fish on. You could probably say, yeah, that's a pattern. But all in all, when it comes down to it, it's just got certain look. Think about Smelt Lake. If you've never been on Smelt Lake, it's loaded with docks and it's loaded with rock. And wood sometimes is going to come by, depending on where you're at. The right piece of wood, shall we say? So you really got to run around and cover a lot of that to find the right pieces. But other than that, man, I had a good time fishing with you, though. There was a lot of laughs in the boat.
Oh man, that ain't no lie.
I learned a lot of new things.
I think we were
weekend.
crying. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah.
And it ain't fishing related. Teacher. I can tell you that right now. We'll just end it right there. But,
well. Yeah, I educated you.
You sure did. But I was sitting in the truck today on one of them long drives thinking about some of our conversations. I was like, man, we are something else when we get together. I ain't gonna lie. But that tournament though, Saturday was you'd have thought we'd have caught 20 pounds excited as we was catching fish because we haven't been on the water in so long with James's work and me moving and the show. It's just been so much crazy stuff going on, and my son's football too. So we haven't been on. Man, we ain't been on the water in a long time. I haven't been on Smith since August. So, and I've hit a pond just here and there, and you haven't done a whole lot of fishing either.
No, I ain't been on that body of water in probably like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So it felt real good for me to get back on that body of water and fish some of my home water, and then on top of that, I got to whip your butt. It still lives up there, so
when did you
that actually made me feel even better.
I'm understanding at the moment that you whipped my butt. What day was this? I'll give you Sunday.
Both days.
No. If we're going on a amount of fish, I whooped you Sunday because on that one stretch of bank, I caught how many 13.5-inch fish?
2?
No. Like 3. Get it right.
Oh, you can't even count.
And I had that one come up, swim up, and hit at it. So we won't count him, but I almost had
How
him.
can you count a fish that you didn't even get in?
We seen him. You seen him.
Oh, Lord, here we go. I know, but none of those fish we could keep.
I'm just saying. I didn't say keepers. If we just say how many fish we caught.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I wasn't fishing for baby fish.
It's a tournament between
I wasn't
me and you.
fishing for little minnows.
Well, hey,
I wasn't fishing for minnows.
I had to catch something. I was getting tired of not catching nothing. It warmed me up. But, anyways, you didn't whoop me Saturday. I'll give you Sunday. Oh, look, our internet stream's right back up. That's great.
Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah, after we get off the phone with Justin Hicks. That's awesome. But, I went
it sounds a lot better now than it did the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm wondering if I just need to go down and, like, reset my... After all, I started realizing everything going on, I didn't have a lot of time to go and reset the computer because I was scared it was going to be like, you have an update, and it takes 30 minutes to update it. So I didn't want to risk it. So, anyways, no, I did have a great time this weekend. The jig bite was awesome for you, not me. I didn't really throw it. I really didn't throw the jig that much. I was letting you kind of take over that part, and I was trying to Carolina rig and the wacky rig, but crazy. It was crazy how that wacky rig just turned on though. You know what I mean? Like it just. We got on a couple of docks, I was throwing it, and then all of a sudden it just started working. So,
yeah, it was weird. And then when it came on, I mean, it didn't. It lasted for a little while, But then it's like both the jig bite and the wacky rig bite died for a little while.
Yeah, it did.
What about 2:00, 2:30 or something like that? It kind of died on us.
Yeah, that's about right. But yeah, it was. I was throwing was just like a straight little Cinco type bait. It's just off brand. I bought off a guy off of eBay in a big bulk pack, but it did good on that. But yeah, like 2:00 it started dying. But that could have been location as well. Just not being in the right spot to make that work. But
oh yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it was good. I'm hoping to get my boat back together this weekend or fixed this weekend to get back out there. But we got our next OneObjective tournament coming up December 3rd. So everybody just kind of keep an eye out on that. We didn't have as many people in this one as we would like to. We're still appreciative for everybody to come out and fish. There was a lot of tournaments going on out of that boat ramp. It was counting ours. It was 2 others, and then they had the CATT tournament going on. So that kind of knocked down on how many people we had, and plus the weather. So, but other than that, though, we had a good time. It was some decent fish caught, and that bag of fish that AJ brought in, man, it was some straight brutes in that bag. If he could have called out that little one he had, he would have had well over 20 pounds. With the kind of fish he brought in.
Oh, I mean, that one fish he had was small compared to the rest of his bag.
It's probably a 2-pounder.
He had definitely one he could have upped it. It probably was. It was probably a bigger fish than we thought because all his other fish were just giants.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had a good day. I mean, he fished it solo by himself. He done really good.
Yeah. So I'm hoping by the next event everything will be going good and I can kind of go out there and try to figure out something. I wish we would have probably thrown like a 10-footer crankbait more. You know what I mean? Instead of the deep divers we were doing. And maybe working the shallowers more. Maybe with a crankbait. I was kind of thinking about that today. But shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess. But, as fishermen, we keep wrapping our heads around it. And it's hard to let go. But...
No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to talk about something else, so you go ahead.
No, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
Gosh, you act like you've been working all day.
I have been.
I know.
Been busy.
Don't call me. You don't answer none of my text. We're Snapchat buddies
Golly,
now.
you're like my wife.
We're Snapchat buddies
like
now.
My wife.
I sent you several funny Snapchats. No reply until later today. So whatever. I'm done. I'm done with this conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to provide for my family since fishing isn't doing it.
Well,
so.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. I'm done with this conversation. Let's get to something more positive. We got a big contest coming up. When should we do this? I'm waiting for a couple more things to come in. And granted, if I get my calendar pulled up here, I will still start the contest. Let's say we're going to start it Monday. Let's start the contest Monday. Because I got enough stuff here to do a big giveaway. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to end up doing a big Christmas giveaway. And we're going to start it Monday. You'll see it. Oh, come on, computer. You'll see it on our Facebook page. This is what we're going to be trying to grow is, our Facebook some more. So we're going to start it Monday the 20th. And let me see if it'll let me go down. And we will end it, we would think, James, December 18th. That way you got a week that we can get everything together and get it shipped to you, and maybe you'll get it by Christmas time. So if somebody wins and they want to give it to somebody in their family for a Christmas gift, because I'm going to tell you what, guys, when y'all see this, it's going to be an awesome Christmas gift. So ladies, if we even have any women listening, I don't even know. This will be a great contest for your husband. I hope we got everybody listening, but
or for you,
huh? Do what?
They might want it.
They might want
it.
They
might actually want it.
They want it too, but I'm gonna tell you what, my wife wanted it. Well, she can't be in this contest, but if she did, I'd be like, look, you gonna give me that rod? So, Falcon came through. We got 2 lowrider Falcon rods that we're gonna be giving away. 2 bait casting rods. This one right here is the Angler of the Year rod. It's a medium heavy action. Beautiful looking rod. Still in the package. Look at that. Got your warranty paperwork with it there. You really need to get one of these rods and just pick one up and feel it. How light they are, how sensitive they are. But here's the other one. If I don't break the tip off, if I do, I'll still send it to you. You still got a rod, Greedy, but I can't guarantee the condition. This one right here is the Fast Cranker, the Cajun Baby rod, signature series rod. But both great rods. Me and James really love Falcon. I've always done Falcon, and for them to come on board with us this year and work with us is awesome. Sam at Falcon is a really, really awesome guy to deal with, and I really appreciate everything that they've done for us. We got a bunch of missile bait packs that's going to be going out, some T-shirts from Bob's Up the Creek Outfitters, OneObjective. We got a couple of hats that's going out. Right now, we're going to do 3 spots. So first and second is going to get a rod. Third is going to get another little prize pack, and depending on how giving we are and feel, we might pull a fourth name. So y'all see it come up on Facebook soon. We'll take pictures of all the prizes that we have right now, and then we will, as more stuff comes in, we'll send more pictures out and go from there. I'm working with COSTA right now. Hopefully we get some stuff from them. Not exactly sure what we're going to get. I'm hoping, just some shirts and hats, but hey, they could be generous. We could be getting more. I don't know. So, I think that's all I got to say about that contest. James Buck.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, we're probably going to take a break for about a week, 2 weeks maybe, with Thanksgiving coming up, and also want to give just real quick. I'm really excited. This was on my chest the whole time when we was out there fishing Saturday. Was the Forest Pee Wee Black team made it to the Super Bowl, which is the team my son plays on. I just want to congratulate all them guys for having a great year and making that. So we'll be there this weekend. Stay tuned. Have some updates. Hopefully it's with a W. So, but like I say, getting back to, we'll probably take a break for about a week, 2 weeks, and just kind of get all this computer stuff straight, and hopefully the studio will be completely done. We got some big things coming next year. Me and James have been talking about. Got some people coming on board helping us out with some stuff. So next year, I have a great feeling it's going to be a great year for OneObjective and some new things. So stay tuned on that. James, am I missing anything? Is there anything else we need to talk about tonight?
No, I think you've done plenty of talking.
I think I have too. Well, you know me, I always talk. That's why I do. That's why I like doing this show. Because I can just keep on talking.
I know, right?
If not, I'm just going to go up there and go to sleep if I ain't talking. So.
I know.
I don't like your attitude.
I'm worn out.
Why?
Because I worked today.
I did
Unlike you just ride up and down the road.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I do. Fixing stuff. I was laid up in the mud today working on a skid steer. So, anyways, by the lake where I could see boats running down the lake, that was disappointing. I'm laying there all oily.
Yeah.
Whatever. Guys, one more thing, and then I'm going to let everybody go. I'm done for tonight. Check us out on OneObjectiveBF.com. I went through and added the pictures from our tournament, charity event, and the OneObjective tournament, and I got our schedule up there, so if you want to check that out. And I'm actually working on a blog right now that will be coming up, I'm hoping, by next week or a week after. I'm just trying to, it's a very detailed blog about fishing in cold weather. So, going to be some tips in there that I've been talking to some people and try to put some tips in there to try to stay warm because I struggled Sunday. I was like a little whiny baby Sunday for about an hour or two of just being straight out freezing cold.
Oh my gosh! I wish I could have had a video of that. Good Lord, he was sitting down on the passenger side of the thing, just eating and pouting like a little baby.
I was eating to warm up, man. I was trying to get some food in the system. Huh?
You were just back there just pouting. It was funny. I was like, look at this dude. Not even fishing.
I got so cold, man. I couldn't do it no more. I had to chill. I had to take a break.
Yeah, you kept having the body shakes every now and then. I'm like, what is wrong with him?
I had to shake it out, man.
I thought I was gonna throw you in the water there for a little while. You'd have heated up until you got out.
Yeah. I don't think that would have been good. You might have been swimming with me that day. If not at that
probably.
moment, but later.
Yeah, I hear you. No, it was fun, though. We had a good time.
We had a great time.
It was cold, though.
Yeah. Man, our internet has been going wide open now. Like, I don't get it. I'm just, whatever. So, guys, have a great weekend. If we don't talk to you guys before the Thanksgiving, everybody have a safe, wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. And eat lots of turkey. And if you catch any big fish or kill any deer, heck, send them to us. Let us see them. We'll share them with everybody else. So you can either tag it as do hashtag OneObjectiveBF, or you can just do @OneObjectiveBF in your comments, and it'll come up with OneObjective, and we'll all see it. So, guys, have a great holiday weekend, season, November, whatever I'm trying to say here. I'm getting tired. And just be safe. Have a good time. Talk to you later. See you, James.
Hey, man. Bye.